The name is Spade, Sam Spade. I'm a private investigator. In fact, I'm the world's greatest private investigator. I suppose you're wondering what the world's greatest private eye is doing here in Babylon. Well, frankly, I just followed the Jews here from Israel. Apparently, the Jews turned their backs on God, so God turned their backs on the Jews and let them be conquered and brought here to the home of their captors, the Babylons. And wherever the Jews go, there's trouble. And wherever trouble is, there's business for me.
Are you the private eye?
See what I mean? I have a nose for trouble. The name is Spade, Sam Spade. I'm a private investigator. In fact, I'm the world's greatest private investigator.
And humble too.
Excuse me?
I have a case for you.
I'm guessing that this case of yours is about one of the Jews from Israel.
How did you know?
I'm a professional. I have a nose for such things. So which Jew did you want me to investigate?
Daniel.
Daniel?
Yes. Something wrong with that?
I may be new to this area, but everyone in the whole Medo-Persian Empire knows that King Darius just named Daniel as one of the emperor's 3 most powerful leaders. A man could get himself killed investigating a man that powerful.
Are you sure I can't change your mind?
Is that what I think it is?
Gold coins. Lots of gold coins.
All right, I'll take the case. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking that I have no scruples, that I'm motivated by money, that I'll do anything for money. You're right. Are you his wife? You want me to dig up dirt for the divorce?
No. Daniel is not married.
What then?
My husband is one of the other 2 satraps that King Darius just promoted.
And?
Well, let's just say that there's only room in this town for 1 satrap, if you know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
Make it snappy. The faster Daniel is out of the way, the faster my husband can be promoted. The faster he is promoted, the more money you make as a bonus.
A bonus, you say?
If my husband is the last man standing.
I realize as I started up the investigation that digging up dirt on Babylon's top leaders could raise more than just a little dust. So I decided to keep my distance from the royal palace. Instead, my first stop was at the watering hole that was frequented by the palace staff.
Well, hello there, handsome. How about a little libation? A little hard cider?
No thanks.
White wine? Red wine?
No.
Beer?
I need some information.
What a shame. I was hoping that you and I could get acquainted over a little drinky wink.
Sorry, I'm on duty.
You a cop?
Private investigator.
Who you investigating?
A Jew from Israel named Daniel. You seen him in here?
Once.
And?
And what?
I'm looking for a little dirt on him.
You won't get none from me.
Why not?
He came in here with the 2 other satraps. They drank the hard stuff. Daniel had water.
Water? Daniel must be a tightwad.
Actually, he's a great tipper. He paid for all the drinks, and left me a big tip. Not much dirt for you, though, huh?
Did he hit on you, or any other female patrons?
Daniel, the guy is squeaky clean. Why do you think King Darius named him as one of the satraps?
Oh?
You sure I can't get you a beer?
Thanks, but no thanks. I'm strictly business on this case. I get a bonus if I close this case quickly. Thanks for the info.
You sure I can't get you a beer? Anytime, big boy.
Squeaky clean. Not good news for a detective trying to dig up dirt for a living. My next stop was to Daniel's bank.
Welcome to the Bank of Babylon. If you open a new savings account, you get a free toaster.
A toaster? What's a toaster?
It's a little hard to explain. We at the Bank of Babylon are ahead of our time. Would you like to register for our free drawing?
Drawing? For what?
A free trip to Hawaii.
Where is Hawaii?
It hasn't been discovered yet. But as soon as it is, the Bank of Babylon will give you a free trip there, because we at the Bank of Babylon are.
I know. You're ahead of your time. Listen, I'm a private investigator, and I need some information on a customer of yours.
Sure. We at the Bank of Babylon strive to be helpful. What's this customer's name?
Daniel.
Daniel the satrap.
Yes.
Well, it's happening already.
What's the matter? Is there something I should know?
King Darius is promoting Daniel the Prime Minister of the Empire already.
Why would you say that?
Daniel is very methodical.
Methodical?
And honest. He's very careful with his money, and ours.
Yours?
Yes. He's corrected a couple of errors in our arithmetic. We overpaid him 28 minors in interest and he returned the over.
Bummer.
How can you say that? He's the perfect candidate for Prime Minister. If he's careful with our money, imagine what he'll do as Prime Minister.
Listen, don't go spouting off about this Prime Minister business.
Oh, of course. Mum's the word until King Darius makes the announcement.
Another dead end. The story was the same all over Babylon. Nobody had anything bad to say about Daniel.
Well, what do you have for me?
Well,
Well, spit it out. I paid you a fortune to dig up some dirt on Daniel. What do I get for my money?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you are about to witness the snatching of victory from the jaws of defeat. This is what separates the good detectives from the world-class detectives. Daniel prays to the God of Israel.
He what?
He prays to the God of Israel 3 times a day.
That's what I paid you a fortune for? Daniel is religious. Hang him from the highest tree. Are you not?
Suppose your husband talked to King Darius into making it illegal to worship the God of Israel.
Just how would he do that?
He could flatter King Darius and make him think that he's not only a great king, he's also a god. You see where I'm going with this.
If everybody in the empire has to worship King Darius, it would be illegal to worship the God of Israel. Brilliant. My husband is as good as promoted to Prime Minister. Here.
So there you have it. Daniel's greatest strength, his devotion to the God of Israel, turned out to be his downfall and my windfall.
Spade. Sam Spade.
Well, how nice to see you again. You got another case for me to solve?
Never again.
What happened? Didn't it work?
Like a charm.
Then why did you take back your money?
King Darius sentenced Daniel to death after he discovered Daniel worshipping the God of Israel.
That's a good thing, no?
Except that when the king threw Daniel into the lion's den, the lions didn't eat Daniel.
Don't be ridiculous.
The king left Daniel in the lion's den overnight. Not a scratch.
Well, sounds like the God of Israel protected Daniel.
That's why King Darius decreed that everybody in the empire must now worship the God of Israel.
Well, your husband still has a chance.
He's dead.
He's what?
The king had my husband thrown into the lion's den.
Why?
For promoting the worship of a false god.
Bummer.
Now I'll never be a prime minister's wife.
Well, there goes my bonus. But that's life. You win some, you lose some, and some get eaten by lions. Based on a play by Bob Snook, Conditions for Use. Do not sell any part of this script, even if you rewrite it. Pay no royalties, even if you make money from the performance. You may reproduce and distribute this freely, but all copies must contain this statement.